Well, welcome back. We are back live. So it is, yes, Andre and Omeakio, AandOconnect, our together journey. And it's always good to be back.
Always,
Always good to
always.
be back. So today is kind of easy. This is going to be some questions that we received. It's going to be some questions that are going to ask about our relationship, and then there's going to be some rapid fire questions that we're going to answer, and then we'll do some final questions. We invite everyone in, and if there's a question that we don't ask and you want to ask us a question, feel free to comment, and we will definitely answer any questions that you ask. So we're going to get started. I don't see anyone on yet, but we're going to go ahead and get started. And the first question is,
Hmm.
we were together, you were together for 9 years before getting married. What was behind that timeline? What made you finally decide to tie the knot?
Whew, 9 years before. Wow, what a journey. Those 9 years were a journey in itself. Um, we were young, we were seeking something, we were dealing with some things and trying to overcome some things. It was a lot of growing
Mhm.
and growing pains going on through those years. Like I said before, I was in a relationship at that point that was ending. This one was, I guess, in the process of beginning. So a lot of confusion, a lot of, a lot, a lot of energy back and forth, deciding this, trying to decide that. And time went by so fast. We had children and we were trying to learn how to connect with one another and learn how to get over the things that we were trying to deal with when we met. So it was a journey in itself. What made you finally decide to tie the knot? For me, prayer, patience, um, just God showing me her heart. And I realized that not only was she my friend, she really did truly care about me and love me. And her desire was to be with me. And, in spite of me being me at that time and being still somewhat confused, maybe even still angry, I don't know. But I decided that she was the one for me because she truly loved me. I mean, he did have a true connection as friends. And so that means a lot to have a friend stand by you through all the things that we went through. And she's still standing with me today. So thank you, dear.
You're welcome. Um, I would say the same. Like we were going through a lot during that time, and still trying to find ourselves. We were really young, and we did the time where we were living apart for a minute, we came together, and we were living together for a minute, and then I think for me it was um, really giving him space because we did have some things going on, and I think also that. The final decide to tie the knot, um, that was actually on him. So I think we were at a spot where I was like, I didn't want to shack up anymore. I didn't want to live um, without being married anymore. We had already did that for the 9 years prior. So I was like, yeah, we can still be together, but we're not gonna be living together. So it was really just making a decision, and to what he said too, it goes both ways. We're both friends, and it's important when you have that friend relationship too, when you have someone that you can talk to and connect with. So yeah, I would say that. All right. The other question that we received was, what's something your partner helped you discover about yourself? And I'll go first with this. So, for years, I was running away from my purpose, from my gifts. And Andre would say, like, women are drawn to you. Like, that's your calling. I'm like, no, it ain't. Uh, no, just because of my experience, I would say, um, at one point I did not want to be in, relationships with women just because I was hurt by some women, and I just wanted to be more stagnant. I don't want to build relationships. So, but he saw it. Every time we go somewhere, someone would connect with me for whatever reason, and he was like, "That's your purpose." And God revealed that to me as well. So, he helped me see the resilience that I had, the determination that I had, the motivation. Um, I was operating in survival mode, but he saw it as, this woman is motivated. She is determined. If she says she's gonna do it, she's gonna do it. So he helped me really see those things. It's not just survival mode, it's the resilience that you have. No matter what the situation, you're gonna always find a way out of it, or you're gonna always work through it. So that's what he helped me to realize and discover about myself, that one, I definitely have a gift of connecting with women and helping them in one area or another, and two, um, the resilience within myself.
Well, all right.
What about you?
For me, you helped me to realize no matter what condition your heart is in, or your mind, or what state of being you are in, you still have impact. You still have influence. People are still looking,
Mhm.
people are still listening, and people are still expecting. So you helped me to realize no matter what, whether up or down, to keep going
Mhm.
because you have something to offer.
Yeah,
And if there's something you want, it's up to you to do it. And if
exactly.
something you need, it's up to you to get it.
Exactly.
So, I mean, you helped me to realize that there is a drive no matter what.
Yes.
So, yeah, so your energy is a next level for mine a lot of times, but it helps.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
helps. 'Cause I'm more laid back and you're more like, okay, let's do it. Let's get it.
We don't got a lot of time. Gotta go. Let's get it done.
And when you feel overwhelmed or you feed off my energy,
Yeah.
okay, it's time to calm down and relax a
Exactly.
little bit. So we complement one another.
I would agree. I would agree 100%. Hey sis, it's Tanya. How you
Hey,
doing?
sis, how you doing?
All right. So there's a question of, how do you handle it when you are growing in different directions?
You want me to go?
Hmm?
Growth is natural. Growth should be expected.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not something we look at as something negative.
Yeah.
We look at it as progress. We look at it as you're tapping into your purpose and potential, and you're doing something that's more than what you've been doing
Right.
because it's your purpose. So you learn more, and it's connected to the wisdom and knowledge that we pray for. And as God leads, He gives more, we do more.
Mm-hmm.
So we respect um, the direction. We respect what God is doing in both of our lives, individually and collectively. And we support one another.
Absolutely.
So it's not like we have to handle it. We have to just stay connected,
Mm-hmm.
keep communicating.
Mm-hmm.
And that way, when that journey starts, we're already tied together. We're already
Exactly.
doing it together. I'm tuned in to what she's doing. She's tuned in to what I'm doing. And we know the direction each one of us is going in. And we respect that. And we just chime in and say, how can I help if you need me?
Yeah. I love that, because all of us have seasons that we grow in, right? And what better person to have beside you when you are growing? And that could look different, right? One person may be growing in one season, and the other one may be, kind of, content and really easygoing. So in that season, and I'll give an example. For the past 3 years, I have been doing events and doing a whole bunch of stuff. And I have to say, Andre has really been so supportive of me as I have been just going, going, going. And that is so important. I mean, not only do I appreciate it, but people that are around me, they're like, I love that he supports you like that. And he does. And when he is looking to grow, which he's in that season now, here I am helping support him because at the end of the day, I want him to win. Because when he wins, I win and we win together. So that's how we look at it.
Well, all right.
What about supporting each other during failures or disappointments? I think that's huge too. We do fall, we do fail, and there are some times where we get times where we're disappointed in each other, or there may be disappointing times for one reason or another. And I have to say, it go back to the communication, like really having an honest um, conversation, right? Um, when one of us fails at whatever, we try to encourage each other. We try to lift each other up and say, okay, what do we learn from this? Because everything that we experience, we learn from it. So what are you taking from that? So if it is a failure, what did you learn from that? And how do we apply it? Because we got to get back up and we got to, move forward. So what do we learn from that? So talking about that and the disappointments that may happen, being honest, right? If something happened and it disappointed you, tell them why. I'm disappointed because of X, Y, Z. Or you may have promised this and something else happened and I didn't get the information, or something may have happened. So, but I have to communicate that. And what I receive in response is, you know what? I didn't think about that. And I apologize for that. And vice versa. It's really having an understanding, if that makes sense.
I agree. I mean, whether it's a job that you go for, another position, you don't get it, whether it's sometimes we just don't get one another, whatever it may be, they're all moments to learn from. Who's that?
Yeah, Kamisha.
Well, hello, Kamisha, Miss Kamisha.
Yeah.
There are moments that we can learn from.
Yeah.
And it's a growing moment if we take it that way and not get into our feelings and emotions and feel attacked or, feel like we're putting each other down. So we take those moments and we think about them. We have conversations about them and we take them in personally and see how the impact that we had in that happening so we can grow from it.
Yeah.
And so we can encourage each other through it. So
absolutely. All right. Listen, please put some comments out there. If you want us to, we're only putting the questions out that we've been asked. But if there's a question that you want to ask us, please put it out there. We'll put it up. I'll say the question is, what's the best way your partner shows up for you during difficult times? You want to go first?
Go ahead.
So I can recall a couple years ago, I had my sister passed away. And let me tell y'all, that was the most devastating thing I have ever experienced. We had so much planned with each other, and for her to leave this earth so unexpectedly, it's like a piece of my heart went with her, as best I could explain it. And I didn't have time to really grieve as I wanted to because I needed to take care of her estate. And I remember when I heard that she had passed, I was going that Friday and I was going to go by myself. And my husband was like, no, you ain't going by yourself. Mm-mm. And I was like, I'll be okay. It was like he was like this. He rarely raises his voice, but this one it was like not so much as raised. It was just a different tone that said, "Nah, I'm gonna go with you. I'm gonna make sure I'm covering you." And I really didn't understand why at the time, but when I got there, I knew I needed him. I knew I needed him. So during that tough time, it was a year of going back and forth, fighting different people that was trying to take over and trap, steal, all that stuff from, her and protecting her and her estate. he was my covering. And that meant so much to me to have him not only come with me, but pray with me, for my family, do the celebration of life with me. I mean, he was there from the beginning to the end. And for that, I can't even put it in words, the support and the appreciation and gratitude I have just because you're always there. And that support means the world to me. So thank you.
My pleasure. For me, go back to when my mom was ill.
You can't hear us, Kamisha? Hold on 1 second. She said she can't hear us. Let me make sure you can check the mics. Can you hear us now? Give me a thumbs up. I want to make sure you can hear us, okay? I think you should be able to hear us now. Can you hear us? Can I get a thumbs up if you can hear us? If you can't, let us know. Let me see. I want to make sure you can hear us.
Yeah.
All right.
What about you, sis? Can you hear us?
I see the mic going, so should be able to hear us now. All right, we'll keep going. So, do you want to answer the question?
Okay, what was the best way your partner shows up for you during tough times? I would go back to when my mother was sick and diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. She only had me, so me being a male, certain things a mom doesn't want, neither does her son want to do for their mother and caring for her. So not having a daughter and having a daughter-in-law, my wife stepped in as a daughter. And because she's in healthcare and she understood a lot of things, it made a lot of things smooth. Talking to the nurses, understanding insurance, and just being there for her to take a load off of me. And we did it together. We brought her into our home. In the tough times, we just had to come together and hug and take a deep breath and say, okay, we got this. So it's in those moments that you really might not even think about when you get married, that you would expect to need someone. And when they show up in those moments, it's really appreciated.
Yeah.
So matters of the heart in those tough times and grieving, to have someone there with you to help you through it, even after, it means a lot, and it meant a lot. So thank you.
You're welcome. It's my pleasure. My pleasure. Okay. Thank you, Jaretha. My Joe.
Is that Jamaica?
Yes.
Is that my Jamaica?
All right. So how do you celebrate each other's wins without jealousy? We learned a long time ago not to be jealous of each other. I mean, we both have some really great gifts. And it's important. If you're jealous of eeach other, then that is a barrier that sometimes it causes division. And so I don't recall any time we've been jealous of each other. We always celebrate each other and wanting each other to win. So I don't get jealous of him. I want to see him win. I want to see him because I believe in him. I believe in the gifts that God has given him. So again, we work together, and I've never seen us have a jealous spirit. That just doesn't work with this.
Yeah, and most time we support one another, so it's no reason to be jealous if we're gonna. We help each other prepare for what we're doing, and we're involved with one another's, events or whatever it may be. So we communicate, we're involved, so we don't even think about being jealous. We're supporting.
Yeah. All right. Here's another one. What weird thing does your partner do that you secretly love? Okay. I want to say so. There are times when Andre will rhyme.
Oh goodness.
We'll be talking about something, he'll start rhyming. His sentences just rhyme with each other, and he'll keep doing it. And I'm like, really? So although sometimes it's a little weird, I do love it, and it's something that's silly between us, and we end up just really laughing, which I think is important too. We have a lot of laughter in our relationship, especially when we tired and we sleepy. We find ourselves laughing so hard trying to go to sleep, but it's just the silliness in us, and you have to have that in a relationship too. You have to have laughter, you have to have silliness, and the weird things they may be with other people, but I think for me, I love when he do it, even though I think it's a little corny. It's okay because I love it.
Wow, this one was hard for me.
Mm,
Weird. Um, I don't know. Anything is just weird, but I guess I would say, hmm, that one's tough.
okay.
That
All right.
one's tough.
All
A
right.
weird thing I've secretly loved. I guess for me, sometimes I'll just be standing in the kitchen or standing somewhere, and I'll look back and you be right there. And I'm like, oh, what? Wait, hold on, where you come from? And you have this look on your face,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a playful look. And to me, it means you might want a kiss or a hug. So
Mm.
it's the way you kind of disappear out of nowhere. And I'm like, okay. So but it's fun. I love
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Uh, I love it too. That's why I do it. All right. So we're gonna do some rapid fire questions, some real quick questions. All right. Who's the better cook? He says me, but I say him. So if you want some rib tips, ribs, barbecue, anything barbecue, he the man. You want some fried chicken, some chicken wings? Woo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, that's him.
Well, all right.
Some fried. We haven't had pork chops in a long time. I think it's been over a year since we had. But if you wanted some really good pork chops, so he has this thing with meat. Even when what is it, a couple years ago, he had Thanksgiving and he fried his first turkey. When I tell y'all the bones, people they was like, where the turkey at? So he does a fried turkey and a baked turkey, and the baked turkey so moist. So I say it's him. He says it's me, but we'll see. What
Well, the macaroni and cheese,
I got that. I got that down. I take that for the macaroni and
the
cheese.
greens. So you a
Yeah,
sides person,
yeah. I'm a size person.
and I like to cook the meat. So
Yeah,
we complement one another
we do.
to bring a
We
full
do.
meal together.
Absolutely.
All right.
Happy to do that. All right. Next one. Who's likely to get lost while driving? Okay. I blame it on Texas and their highway because when you got your GPS, it'll tell you, it'll wait right till you get past the turn to tell you to turn. That ain't really my fault. I think that's the GPS. I'm just saying that's just the GPS, and that's Texas highways. That's not me. That's because I be following the directions, and then I miss, and I do get lost. So,
Hmm. Well, all right.
what song reminds you of our relationship?
Oh, there's so many, but spend my whole life with Shirley Murdoch and Dale DeGroat.
Hmm. And mine is also Together Journey
Oh,
30
good.
years.
Oh, good.
That's my song. I can listen to it all day. Y'all haven't heard the full song yet, but you do hear it in our intro. And I wrote the words for it, and I had someone who is amazing sing it for us, and he put it all together. So I love that song because it talks about our 30 years together, and yeah, and what God has done. So we'll have to play that whole song for y'all at one point, but that's my song. All right, we got some final questions, and I haven't seen any questions out there yet, but we got some final questions that we're going to ask that came through. What advice would you give to couples just starting out?
Hmm. Just starting out. Boy, be true to who you are and allow that person to experience the true you.
Mm.
Because what happens is we try to be better than what we are
Mm.
for that person to connect with us and to like us. But after so long, the true you comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's a habit, whether it's a mood swing, whether it's an irritation that you didn't show before, and it catches somebody off guard.
Mm-hmm.
So be open, be honest, and be you so you can learn to respect the differences and grow together.
Mm-hmm.
And that's so important to be able to grow together. And the more I know and the more we grow, the more I can learn to love you
Yeah.
and appreciate who you are. And it creates conversations.
Mm-hmm.
So we can have those moments of explaining, why am I like this?
Mm-hmm.
Why do you do this? Why does this irritate you? But when you hide things, when you suppress things, and they come out later, they don't know that about you. Now they're thinking you've changed or something's wrong. And they ask you, what's wrong? You'll say nothing. Well, really, nothing is wrong. That's how you were, but you hid it. So be you.
Yeah. I would agree. I think that's important for you to be you. And when you're having those conversations, um, if that person doesn't like something about you, talk about it. Ask why. Because so often when someone says they don't like a certain thing, we feel we have to change who we are. And that's really not a part of our dynamics to change in that way, where you are rooted in who you are. And there's some things that we do change as we grow, but changing because somebody doesn't like X, Y, and Z, and it's so drastic that it really changes everything. And it's not really who you are. I would dig a little deeper and say, well, help me understand that. And how can we, because this is who I am, and I'm bringing it from, my childhood, this, that, or whatever. And because I'm going to talk about me, I tried to change who I was to make someone else feel comfortable. And then I lost me. So never lose yourself. Have conversations, get to know each other, and really find out those. It's the thing that we say at work: eat the frog first. And that means handle those difficult conversations, right? Those things that people don't like to talk about: finances, credit score, all those things. Because if you end up marrying the person, you marrying all the stuff that come with them. So why not just get it out on in front first and have those conversations and then work through those things. Hey cousin, hey cousin.
Who is that?
Deja joined us.
Hey, cousin Deja.
All right, I'm going to get to the comments in just a minute because we only got 2 more questions, and I want to get to those comments because there's a lot of great stuff out there. So, what advice would you give couples going through a rough patch? We went through a rough patch. Yeah.
I would say listen to that old song, I'm coming up on the rough side of the mountain. No, I'm just playing. I would say pray.
Yeah.
If you can't pray together, pray for yourself, pray for your mate, and look deep within your situation and ask yourself, what have I done to contribute to this patch being rough, to this moment? Self-introspection.
Yeah.
Don't just look at them and be angry. But don't look at them rolling your eyes and they get on my nerves. And go look in the mirror and tell that person, you're getting on my nerves because you're doing something as well. So I would say take accountability for your part in it. And if you're trying and that person's not receptive, and you're really trying, it's really heartfelt, and you just can't reach a person, and it causes a rough patch because they won't communicate, then there's something deeper.
Yeah.
There's some triggers, there may be some trauma, so you have to pray harder.
Yeah.
And it may take some professional help. So my advice would be pray and communicate.
Yeah. Okay. Can you all see it? Okay, this fact. I would say rough patch. You're right, Deja. Patience is really important. Grace is also important. None of us are perfect. We're gonna make mistakes. It all boils down to communicating your feelings. What are you feeling? Why are you feeling that way? And to Andre's point, find out what you contributed to it, but then listen to what that person is saying as well. Because sometimes we have in our mind what we think is going on, and sometimes it's the opposite of that. So I would say definitely, have a conversation, talk through it. There's some good stuff going out here. So I'm gonna go to the comments because that's what I want to see. Some comments out here.
The good stuff.
Yes. So cousin Jaretha said, during and still now through my grievance with my mother, well, I didn't have a partner in a form of a mate, but God placed the right prayer partners in the form of you both. Oh, thank you so much. Both my pastors and a few others. As far as you both, OMG, during the midst of that storm, being in the lion's den, God gave you both what I needed and still need and receive. Thank you both, and I love you both wholeheartedly. We love you too, cousin, so much, so much.
Trying to get me all mushy in front of all these people.
Cousin Deja said, not only communicate, but have understanding as well. That's so important in relationships, right? Always keep God first. Yes, God should be the center of your relationship. Center of your relationship. And if he's not, then I don't know, y'all need to be getting together. Because if God ain't in it, you try to do it by yourself, it really won't work. We are living testimonies. Not having God in the center, you try to do it by yourself, it's going to be harder, is what I'll say.
And it may feel like it's working.
Yeah.
But it's one of two things.
Yeah.
Either Christ or compromise.
Christ or compromise. That's good. All right. So Jaretha asked, what advice would you give for forgiveness? This is a good one.
Advice I would give, first of all, is to think about the lessons in all that we have been through. Think about the strength that God has given you in the midst of it all and through it all, now that it's over. Now that the storm is over, think how God has changed you, has strengthened you, has comforted you, and have seen you through it. So even though our flesh can still feel, with God, we have a peace and a joy that nobody should be able to take from us. So if nothing else, look for the light in every situation. And I know it's difficult when it's death. I know it's difficult when you lose someone. I know it's difficult when things just don't seem to be going right. But sometimes God is strengthening us to a point we'll need it down the road. Might not be for right now. Might not be all for you. But he's using you some way, somehow.
Yeah.
So those things that have been done to you that you don't feel shouldn't have been done, or the way they were done to you, those people that mistreated you, talked about you, weren't there for you, don't worry about that. Because every day you wake up, it's a sign that God's with you. It's a sign that someone is always there with you, to be that strength, to be that comfort, to be that peace. Because he knows in the midst of it all, people will fail you.
Yeah.
People have their own problems, struggles, and circumstances because of their decisions they've made in their own lives. So through it all, there's one constant in your life. When it seems nobody else understands and nobody else gets you or it, there's one constant that does, the one that created you and the one that loves you each and every day. You open those big, beautiful eyes. It's my Jamaica. So I love you. We love you. God loves you. And in the midst of it all, God has seen you through it all. He has kept you. You didn't lose your mind. You didn't hurt nobody. You still are able to love and to laugh. That's the strength of God. So you've been forgiven for so many things that only you know of. So guess what? God forgave you, and he still loves you and still desires to bless you. Forgive others as well. And keep living, keep giving, and keep loving.
Yeah. I would say for forgiveness, the advice I would give, similar to Andre's, I would ask the question, because I struggle with holding on and harboring unforgiveness for a very long time. What is it taking from you? Because harboring and holding on to unforgiveness, it takes so much out of you. And what does it do when those thoughts come up in your mind? What does your body feel like? It's tense, you're angry, all these things that are the opposite of who you truly are in the inside. And I had to learn that I was holding on to something that wasn't really doing me any good. Mm-hmm. It was making me angry and bitter, and that's not who I wanted to be. That's not who God created me to be. And I had to pray for God to give me a heart, a mind of forgiveness, because sometimes what people have done is so bad, it's hard to let go. But God. I'm gonna put this back out here.
And just another thing. I'm sorry. You done? No. Okay. I thought you were stopping right there. God. Go ahead.
I would say, but God. God helps us heal. He helps us to not forget, but to forgive in a way where it's not a burden on you. He gave you peace. He gives you joy. It gives you love. And those things are irreplaceable. So when I think about where I am now and the growth, cousin said growth, right? When I think about the growth within me, I look back and I was like, I held on to that for 20 years, 29 years. Oh my goodness. Bitter, angry, a mess. But God, the moment he showed me how and the reward of forgiveness, everything else was like, it was like a weight lifted off. So I would say the same thing Andre said, prayer. God, help me to learn how to forgive wholeheartedly, not pieces, because sometimes we be forgiving and taking it back. We give it and then we take it back. Like, no. We see the person, be like, no, I ain't forgave you. You got to give it all. Give it all. Because it's not for you to hold on to. Unforgiveness is not for you to hold on to. It damages you inside out. And my cousin, the beautiful smile that you have, the beautiful aura that you have so much. It's like it's infectious. It's contagious. When we're around you, you just got all this joy. You already know what God has for you. The unforgiveness is blocking it. It's got you stuck. So take what we're saying, go to him and ask him, help me with this. I don't want to carry this no more. I want to be free from this unforgiveness. And trust me, he'll do it for you. Anything you want to say?
Just say sometimes we will never understand God's plan.
Never.
We have to respect it. We have to accept it.
Yeah.
And we have to know that there's nothing we can do with it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it.
Who else is out there?
Speak to my heart. I love it. Have him speak to your heart. You know he will. You know he will. We see it all the time. God is, he wants to do so much in you. You got the book. You can help I already know you help so many people already. But imagine if you just let go of all that. Ooh! He opens doors. And he's already opened doors for you. You already know that. He's already opened doors for you. We got to stop blocking with the things that we're holding on to, because it's not for us to hold on to. Let it release whomever needs your forgiveness. Release them. And you will see that release. I can't even tell you the joy that I feel. I mean, sometimes it's just put it in words because you're filled with so many of the fruits of the Spirit that God puts in you. So as he takes the unforgiveness, he pours in all these great gifts that you already have lying dormant in you. They come to the light. So I'm gonna give it back to Andre.
I'm just looking for some more comments.
Um,
Anybody else?
Yeah,
Any
any more
questions, comments, concerns? Anything you can help us with? I mean,
yeah, we would love to. We do this all day. This was our question and answer one, but definitely want to hear from you. So if you have questions or you have things that you can help us with, yeah, this goes both ways. We help each other. That's what this platform is for. It's a safe environment for us to come and just talk about life, love, and relationships and all the things that happen in between because we all deal with it every day, all day, every day. So this is why we come on this platform to talk through some stuff. And Jaretha put, I'm coming back for you, and you will be the one to help me break through for my story in the form of my book. Hey, I'm here for you all day, every day. That's what we're here for, to help. And I can't wait to read your book. I can't wait to see all that God is going to do for you. Cousin said, I'm waiting for y'all to write a book. Okay, go read it. So I'm going to just put myself out there. I want to put myself out there because a year ago, I did write a book. No, the other one. A year ago, I did write a book, and I really haven't been putting it out there as much. And I think it was in July last month. What I did was I revised the book, and it, your unstoppable power. It's time to release her. And I wrote this book, really giving you some insight about me. So when I talk about unforgiveness, I've been abused and molested as a young girl. I've gone through corporate America where I've been treated like I'm this small and I had to, grow from that. I've had 3 premature births with my children, had postpartum depression. I mean, there's a whole bunch of stuff in here of what the challenges that I've overcome as a woman, the things I've experienced, but at the same time, how God has helped me to overcome those things. So in this book, I also give steps on how women can step into their unstoppable power because God has given us power. He has given us a sound mind, and he has not given us a spirit of fear. There's also some reflections in here, and I always try to affirm women because I think that's important to lift each other up. So this is my book. It is a revised book, and I am thankful because not only did God, give me the words to say, but I also have my husband who has supported me along the way. So again, we will write a book together. But yeah. I just wanted to share. And then thank you both from our cousin Jaretha. I'm glad I stopped by and received all of this. God's perfect plan. Good night. All right. She had to work tonight.
Love you.
All right. And cousin, I can relate to some of those things as well. So all of us can. At one point or another, women, we go through different things. And when we share and we share those experiences with each other, we help each other grow. So yeah.
It's good to see family on here tonight. Yes. Sisters and cousins.
Yes. I'm working on the audio. Right now it's just paperback, but I'm working on the audio that will be available next month. Amen. Okay. Do you want to say anything?
I just want to say thank you all for joining us. And my book is so far behind, so late. I started, never finished, but hopefully God will lead me back to it. We'll get mine finished and we would do one together.
Yes. Yeah.
And so looking forward to what God has for us individually and together as well. We thank you all for your support, for your engagement.
Yeah.
The questions, the comments, even trusting us to listen to us.
Yes.
There's a lot of people out here talking and a lot of people listening.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's right or wrong.
Right.
Everybody has a story and something to share. So we thank you all for sharing this with us. It's
Yeah.
really, really appreciated. And we are grateful for you all.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And for the month of September, we're only going to do one podcast, and that is because we are helping launch a church in Dallas with Prophet Market. So we are next couple of weeks we'll be working with doing some things with building the church here, and then so September 18th we will be on, and we are looking for guests for September. So if you are interested, please contact us by email at AandOconnect@gmail.com, and we will get in touch with you so that you can be a part of our podcast. And again, we want to hear from you. We don't know everything, and we learn by, bringing people on and sharing different ideas on the platform. So we want to just share that if you are interested, please reach out, and we'd be happy to connect with you and have you on. All right.
Anyone else? Anything else?
Oh, let me see. I think that, they just said, thank y'all for sharing some of y'all experiences. Absolutely. Thank you for listening, and thank you for coming.
That's what it's for, You're supposed to share so other people can have hope, and they can make it through some things too. What's that song you like? We're the evidence.
We're the evidence. Yes.
Yeah, so faith.
Yeah.
It's evidence of things not seen.
Mm.
So you can't see it now, but you'll make it through it.
Yeah.
Keep the faith, keep going, and keep trusting God.
All right. Well, that's all we got today. Thank you all again, and until next time, we will see y'all later.
Love you.
We love you.
Thank you for tuning in.
When words were hard to find, we never gave up on love, no, 'cause you made a promise you'll always